Animal game 1 with the Heat, Philly's first postseason game in 6 years. Joel Embiid, we know who that masked man is. Tweeted a while back, no one cared who I was until I put on the mask. The phantom of the process. And he stuck with the theme.
Why not, man? Nobody has more fun than Joel Embiid.
Phantom-like as he rang the Liberty Bell, as if the folks weren't fired up enough already after waiting to see plays like that from Ben Simmons. Marco Bellinelli moving without the ball. Simmons would find him there. 17 points, 14 assists, 9 boards for Simmons. Miami responded. Kelly Olynyk gave him good minutes.
Olynyk had quite a game. He was inside. I see him bumping Simmons right there, but he was bumping all night long. One of the few bright spots for the Miami Heat in this game.
Tied his postseason career high with 26 off the Miami bench. James Johnson used everything to get the roll there. So Miami up at halftime.
Answer.
And Answer got all his jewelry on, too. I like that. He blinging out there.
And did Philly ever answer in the second half? All Sixers. Ersan Ilyasova with the 3, then Simmons. Dario Saric. More from Simmons. Watch this move.
Kelly Olynyk, where you at on D, baby?
Part of a 25-6 run. And suddenly Philly was up by a dozen. It'll be interesting to see how Markelle Fultz is used during the postseason, however long it lasts. Showed some stuff there.
That move right there shows me he's starting to get a little bit more comfortable, Zeke. He's starting to get back and being the Markelle Fultz that I saw at Washington.
Yeah, a lot more confident. But when you have shooters like, Reddick and Bellinelli, I mean, you can't leave these guys open. You can't give them any airspace because they knock it down for long range.
Reddick was 4 of 6 from out there. He had 28. Bellinelli went for 25 off the bench. Philly was 18 of 28 from the great beyond, hitting shots like that. Are you kidding me?
You know it's your night when you start hitting shots like that. Caught it, pass wasn't even for him, off balance, fading out of bounds, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was
Bellinelli.
That was Rex Chapman-like.
Oh, good call. They scored 74 in the second half. First playoff win in 6 years for Philly, and their first by 25 points or more since the 2001 Eastern Conference champion Sixers. By the way, Embiid says there's a, quote, pretty good chance they'll be able to play in game 2 or 3. Afterward, Dwayne Wade said basically there is no chance for them if the Sixers shoot it like they did Saturday.
Give them credit. I mean, they hit some stuff, and I've been around this game for a long time, and to see guys shoot like that, it's pretty impressive. But, obviously we'll come with some game plan type change and stuff, but if they're going to keep shooting the long ball like that, it don't matter what game plan we put together. We're going to have to just do it harder, and we're going to have to want it more to run them off that three-point line. And then from there, I mean, that's not all they do. They back cut. They cut very well. They move well off the ball. So it's a good team, and we're going to have to figure it out.
Simmons came up 1 rebound shy of a triple-double in his playoff debut, and his 14 assists were 1 assist shy of the NBA record for most by a player in his first playoff game. How impressed do you come away by the rookie on the big stage?
He made his case for Rookie of the Year tonight, didn't he? I mean, he's a guy that's really been the engine for this team. He's been moving the ball, pushing the ball. I think his unselfish play has become contagious amongst the team. As you see, they had over 30-some assists tonight. I mean, the way they're moving the ball was directly related to what he does and his ability to attack the rim. He doesn't need to take a jump shot outside the paint for the rest of his career. If he continues to play like that, man, he's going to be tough. 34 assists, just 11 turnovers as a team. What can Miami do in terms of defending him for game 2?
Well, the first thing they got to do is put ball pressure on. I mean, you're sitting here with, Mike Conley, one of the greatest guards ever, and myself, and what we know is that, when you can pass the ball freely and you have all passing lanes open, what does that do for the shooter? It allows you to put the basketball on time, on target, and you put it in the shooter's shot pocket. So none of these guys, when they catch the basketball, they're getting wide open layups, they're getting free shots, they're getting free looks. And then when you backing up, he gets to go downhill, he gets to take his time. Am I going right? Am I going left? No, I think I'm going to go left, and I might just dunk it on you, too. So when you give me that much space and you give me that much time as a point guard, right, Imagine, that's like giving a quarterback in a football game. That's like giving Tom Brady, instead of 3 seconds to throw, right? You giving him 7, 8 seconds to throw with no pass rush, and he gets to sit back and say left, right, middle, left, right. Oh, okay, I'm going to throw the bomb on you. That's what Ben Simmons has right now when there's no ball pressure on him.
And then on top of all that, everybody's knocking down threes, 64%. How sustainable is that?
Well, you're probably not going to shoot 64% in your next game, but this Philly ball club can go for a big number on you just because they play unselfishly. Ben Simmons drives the ball, creates a problem, and he's able to kick out the shooters like Bellinelli, J.J. Redick, Ilyasova. So they might not be able to go 18 for 28, but if Miami doesn't figure out a way to get a hold of Ben Simmons and stop him from getting downhill and get closer to these shooters on the shot. Look at that shot right there. Sometimes there's not even a Miami defender in the picture. They have to find a way to challenge these shots, run these guys off the three-point line, or else this Philadelphia team could go for another big number. They could shoot 45, 50% from three, and that's because they have so many guys that are dynamic. And, oh, Joel Embiid's talking about coming back. That's adding another three-point shooter to the equation.
Fourth best three-point shooting night in postseason history, 25 minimum attempts in this game. Hassan Whiteside, whose minutes have become a topic of conversation in Miami over the last month or so, played only 12 and change in this one. Is there a way for him to be more involved in this series?
Well, I think that the biggest thing for Miami would be to give him the ball early, maybe try to slow the game down and see what he has, especially if Joel Embiid doesn't play. Throw the ball to the Whiteside, see if he can create a problem, see if he can give you an advantage on the inside, control the paint, control tempo, use your big fella. I think having him on the court also helps you out defensively. Isaiah, you talked about pressing up into Ben Simmons, but once you press up into Ben Simmons, you need a big guy like Hassan Whiteside behind you that can erase any type of mistakes or missteps that you might have. So offensively and defensively, I think this team is going to need Hassan Whiteside.
Game 2 on Monday night back in Philly, where they are just loving life right now.